What is your primary need right now? Maybe it's some finances you need. Maybe it's a job you've been looking for and you feel like you can't get it. Maybe it's some connection you need. Maybe it's healing you need from a certain ill health. Anything you want, I want you to know it's possible for you to get it. And the number one thing you have to do for you to get yourself started on the journey of getting your hands on the thing that you need is believing first that it's possible. You cannot operate with a mind that says it's impossible, there's obstacles, there's this and that, giving every reason and alibis of why you can't get it. You cannot get what you want with that kind of mindset. You have to clean all those negativities in your head and put in a new mindset that it's possible. That people have come before and they have achieved their deepest and weirdest of fantasies because they believed it's possible. Now, don't listen to the society. It will deal you lots of cards of why you cannot achieve what you want. Negative people will come to you and discourage you. Do not allow that mindset to be a part of you. You have to step out and you have to believe that you can do it. Now, believe sounds like something simple, but it takes a lot. You have to have faith. And most importantly, focus on the future than the past. Focus on imagination than memory. Most people, they operate with memory. Oh, I remember this one time I decided to start a business and it failed. Now, if I start a business again, it will fail because it happened before. I remember this one time I started on this idea and it failed. Now, if I get started on another idea, I will get the same outcome. That is the mindset that most people work with. You have to know the past is certain and the future is uncertain. So what we have certainty for is something relatively irrelevant. And in uncertainty lies an endless stream of opportunities and possibilities. So why don't you tap into that? I want to remind you, remember when you looked back at your old pictures and was like, oh man, I have undergone so much growth and development that I never thought I would. Let me remind you, 20 years to come, you are going to look at your pictures, your current situation and go like, oh, I never thought I would be able to reach at this particular point. So instead of looking at the past, look at the future, look at how you're going to develop yourself. Let your brain wander in imagination. Let it produce as many ideas and fantasies and dreams as it can possibly be able to. The world is still young. There's so much things which haven't been brought into existence. And if we focus on things that we already have in existence, then we are never going to have the liberty to really bring into existence the things that we haven't yet discovered. And you know where those things come from? Your mind, my mind, everyone's mind. Everyone is unique as they come. That's why you will never meet another you. You will never meet someone that has the same voice as you. You will never meet someone with the same face structure as you, with the same fingerprints, with the same height. These things are unique to everyone. And so is our brain, our mind. We are unique as we come. And that shows you how much endless opportunities and new things we can bring into existence. So instead of dwelling and believing so much on the cards that the world dealt you, why don't you focus on using the maximum amount and use of those little cards that you was dealt every day and move yourself to the level you want to be? People have done before. People have done it before. So this is not some kind of weird belief that I'm just telling you. It's something which works. It's something which has to work for you. if only you keep believing that it's possible. Remember this old sport: do not fear attempting anything. Some people go, I don't want to start a business. I don't want to bring this idea into existence. I do not want to pursue my talent because I fear I might fail. Everything you see out there is being done on the basis of faith, believing that this thing is gonna, at the end of the day, make a living for me. Look at businesses. They open every morning, every day. They run all day. And at the end of the day, all those people, they make a living out of it. Look at hotels. They open without assurance or certainty that people are going to come and consume the product they have, but they open it anyway. So with your talent, I need you to open it anyway. Do not put alibis, excuses why you cannot be able to do what you really know for sure you were meant to do, because you feel you're not going to sell enough, the world is not going to appreciate you, customers are not going to come in, people are not going to see you as you see yourself. Do not worry about all of that. Just do your thing. Get in the game. The only way to master your game and make people love you is getting into the field, into the ring, and doing your thing. That's when the world will discover you. But if you sit on the sidelines, on the benches, talking about how you know how to play football, the world is never going to be able to discover you. So as of this moment, I need you to start selling yourself. The world doesn't know you. You are the one who has to step up and sell the world and show them what you have, your true worth. Do not fear failure. Do not be afraid of anything happening on your journey. The worst thing that can ever happen to you is death. And there's no point of fearing that, because we all know it is certain that someday we will all die. So go after your dream, go after your fantasies like a maniac. And that is the time that the world will be convinced that this person is demanding for space and we have to give them the space they need. That's when you become a legend. Believe it's possible. Do it every day. Avoid excuses. Remember, the worst thing that can ever happen to you is death, and death does not come twice. So if you die, you are gone. So do not waste your time or preserve your time thinking you are trying to avoid death. It's gonna come anyway. So just do whatever you have to do. Relentless. Go for whatever you want to do. Lose whatever you lose. And you will realize at the end of the day, no matter how much loss you have undergone, no matter how much trouble and setbacks you have been through, all those things are there to teach you a lesson. They make you a better person. Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So that means if you undergo those failures, if you undergo those problems and obstacles and you do not die, you only become stronger. And if you die, well, you're gone and your story is over. There's no point of fearing that, because at the end of the day, it's going to happen. It's an eventuality, an imperative for every single person. So believe it's possible. Go for what you want. Believe it's possible. Let me emphasize on that. Have faith. Every business, every talent, everyone out there that's selling themselves high, it's always because of faith, believing in their own uniqueness. Do not try to compare yourself with other people. We all are uniquely packaged, and it's upon you to sell the world your uniqueness, your true self. Convince them that they need this new touch of energy. They need this new vibe. Because you came with it. Because God brought you to this world with that new uniqueness for you to make a contribution, for you to be of essence to other people's life. Believe it's possible and make it your daily belief. that it's possible, that no matter what you are going through, no matter whatever you want, you can get it. And the way you do that is by having faith. Now remember this. Maybe in the past you didn't believe that. Maybe in the past you didn't have faith that you can rise out of your situation, that you can make your dreams come true. But now I need to tell you this. The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the very second best time for you to plant a tree is right now. So start planting a tree of belief.